Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is WamDuseMan, and today we're going to be back on doing some more tutorials on the channel. So if you guys haven't checked out my previous video on how I edit my YouTube videos, I'll put the card right here so you guys can check it out. And I want to do a corresponding video of this is I want to show you guys how I make my thumbnails for every YouTube video I post. So some thumbnails are very different, like my Life is Strange one, which I only put the picture and the logo, and some thumbnails require myself in the picture. So yeah, there's a lot of thumbnails for me to there's like different types of thumbnails that I get ideas off of my brain. So yeah, if you guys have any thumbnail tutorials, let me know, or maybe you'll be connected to this video so you guys can see how I edit these, like Life is Strange, Among Us, The Sims, Minecraft, any kind of specific thumbnail videos you guys want me to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get started, I want to show you guys all of my thumbnail photos that I have done in the past couple of months and last year. So I made a folder on my YouTube stuff called Finished Thumbnails, and these are thumbnails that one, which I was proud of, and two, which were like very unique from different thumbnails that I make, and three, I want to get some more inspirations because you never know that I need more you never know that I need to get some more inspirations for other thumbnails. And I have a folder here called thumbnail shots. These are basically my faces when I play other games, and I want to keep them all because you never know, I may reuse them. That's called recycling, you know. So we're gonna go first with my favorite thumbnail that was very unique when the time that I made it. The first one was the Josh Creates My Sim Challenge. The photos right here. But yeah, this thumbnail was very unique when I made it. I was like, okay, we're gonna do green and purple, and then I put the choices down, the logo, his profile pic, and I was like, oh my god, this thumbnail is so good. And I have a lot of scary games thumbnails. Like we have this Bendy one that I'm really terrified of, and we have Blair Witch, the one that I'm also really terrified of. Okay, I'm wearing the same shirt, ha. So yeah, there's a lot of thumbnails that are very much different. So yeah, like these challenges, The Sims 4, there's a lot. So it's not like the same thumbnail over and over, but it's like really different. But if you guys want to go for a simple series, I highly recommend doing the Wavycraft thumbnail. It's really easy. You just have to put the Minecraft logo in, your screenshot, and your logo, Minecraft skin, and your Wavycraft word. So yeah, there's a lot of thumbnails. The scary ones are like this one. I'm really scared. I'm really curious. Why do I always wear the same shirts? But yeah, that is basically all of the thumbnails. But I'm gonna be doing Fran Bow, I think. But yeah, I think I'll be doing Fran Bow today. But yeah, so first off, and how I start this thumbnail is I press file and I press new, and the thumbnail size I always edit is 1280 by 720. So it's double tap that or select that, and then this should be the layout of your blank page. So what you're gonna do is you need to open your folder in order to get all of the video or the thumbnail that you want to edit. So first we're going to be selecting is the Fran Bow photos. So now that we have selected your photo, we have Fran Bow screenshot here, and we have myself in the game, which I'm really terrified because this game is terrifying. And I also need to put in a very scary a logo so that I can put it in the video. So first off, what we're gonna do is you need to press and hold, and then move it anywhere else in order to get this alert. So you need to convert it to a normal layer in order to move it to your untitled one blank photo. So you guys can see that it's like overlapping. It's like really huge. So what if you guys if you need to smallen it, press control plus T in order to resize it. So I highly recommend pressing down shift and resizing it from the top left, top corner left, or corner right bottom. How do I say it? Bottom left corner. There we go. So yeah, hold shift and then resize it to like that, and then you can resize, because if you don't hold shift, it's going to like make this like distorted wide angle. So you need to hold the shift button in order to make it proper. And how I put in myself in the photo is that you need to get this magnetic lasso tool. If you guys can't see it, right click it and then you can select this one right here. And I only like, what is it called, like highlight my whole body or my whole chair to put in the thumbnail. So we're gonna go ahead and highlight my whole body first. Now I highlighted my whole body. You can see that there's like moving parts in my body. Make sure to highlight your whole body, not the whole room, because if you're gonna do the whole room, it's gonna be much more complicating. So you need to highlight your whole body, and then it would look like this one right here. So if there's a lot of missing features like this one right here, disregard it. It's all good, because what's more important is that you have yourself on the thumbnail. So you gotta hold yourself and then move it to your untitled image on the blank area, and then here you are. And again, we're gonna resize this, Control T, hold shift, and then we got to smaller ourselves. So you guys can see that there's like a left cutout image of myself. We need to put it on the left side so that people won't see this terrible Photoshop. But if you guys do want to put it on the right side, select this square on the left side. Yeah, left side, is that the right one? And then resize it to be like that, so that you can put your image on the right side. But I like it to be on the left side. So we're gonna have this on the left side. And oh, I forgot to tell you guys, but if you guys want to zoom in your photo, you have to hold Alt on your keyboard and then use the scroll wheel on your mouse in order to zoom in the photo. So I want myself to be a little much bigger on the photo, so we're gonna go ahead and enlarge myself up here. And you guys can see that there's a lot of things on myself. There's like gray things in here. So how I delete it is I select this eraser right here. This is the eraser tool, and if you don't have it, right click it again and right click this, and then select on eraser tool, and we can get rid of the unwanted thing we want on the photo or on the thumbnail pic that I just cut out. But if you guys can see that this like icon or this like wheel is like bigger, press this, like, I don't know what's called, but it's in your keyboard, right next to your letter P. So click on the left one to make it smaller, and the right one to make it bigger. But we need to be a little smaller so that it would cut out the images perfectly. So let's take this part out so that our thumbnail picture would be great. I have a sticky nose right now, are you for real? That is my thumbnail. You guys can see that there's no more excess thing. But how I put myself in outer glow and stroke, I'll give you guys an example. So if you guys can see in this Outlast thumbnail, you can see that I turned myself green. Actually, it's good at a good example. There we go. You guys can see that there's guys can see that there are some black outlines outside, or like outlines on my body, and I'm glowing. This is how I do it. So let's go back to Photoshop. You need to select the layer of your cut it out image. You can name it if you want, but I don't really need to name it because I'm only using 3 layers. Press this FX on your, press this FX right here on the bottom right, below your layers, and then click outer glow. And you can select the color and the blend mode of your outer glow. So there's normal, dissolve, any kind of stuff. It depends really on your liking, but we're gonna go for linear dodge, and you can adjust the opacity if you want to show the glow visible or no. And if you guys want the noise, it makes it like really wrinkly. And the spread, which we can spread the outer glow much, where we're gonna go for like a little around that. And you can change the size if you want it to be really big or not, but we're just gonna keep it like that. But I really want this to be kind of like a reddish color, since because Fran Bow, it is indeed a scary game, so we're gonna go for a little bit of a reddish color so that the whole thumbnails is like it's like dark, you know. And the outlines is that you have to go to stroke, you have to check mark stroke, and then you can outline your body, the size of it. You can go for really dark or no, but we're gonna go for around number 2, and you can go for the position outside, center, or inside, but I like inside more better. And if you guys can see that I darkened myself in my Fran Bow episode 1, what I did is that I pressed inner shadow, and then you can see that I darkened myself in here. You can change the opacity again. I did it on 100 so that I can be really darkened. And yeah, that is basically how I edit myself. It's not really that complicating, but if you guys do watch this video, if you're a beginner, it's much more easier for you, and I can promise you that you will do a great job of you being a beginner in Photoshop, and you just use Photoshop for editing your thumbnails. And sometimes I do drawings in here because you know me that I do art on the channel. And if I do want to brighten myself up, we have select this like thermometer, yeah, the dodge tool, and then we're gonna let it small a little bit, and then hold your left mouse button, left mouse click, oh god, I don't remember, and then you can brighten yourself up, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's how I edit myself. We're gonna go for the Fran Bow logo now. So it is much more easier if you find a logo that has checkered gray and white, so that if you select it, it can directly go here. But there are some photos that doesn't select black and white. Like let's take this one for example, the heart one. If you select it, it's going to select the whole entire image, which is really disappointing because it's like much more different than the background of it. So you need to select the one that is much more different than the other one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this one over here and put Fran Bow on top left or top right, but I want to be on the top right, so let's put that there, and then we can largen it up, and I want to put a stroke on it too. So once again, FX stroke, and then we gotta do white. Oh, that's too much of a dark stroke. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's cancel this for now because it doesn't show anymore. But yeah, we can brighten the image of Fran Bow, but first you gotta select your layer 1 in order to brighten it up, so that the images are much more visible. So yeah, if you guys want to put in some more add-ons on the photo, just find some images on Google. That's what I do, Google images. Make sure they're not licensable though, because if you do, you might get copyrighted. I don't know why. I don't know if that will happen, but let's put in something scary in here. The blood, maybe the blood. We can put in the blood in here. Yeah, let's select that. So convert that to a normal layer, and then oh shoot, there you go, and then put it right here. Use this magic wand tool if it has a white background on the not PNG photo, because it helps much more easier in order to delete the white stuff. So select it and then press backspace in order to get rid of it, and there you have the blood. I don't think the blood is not going to help, but I may just get rid of it. Yeah, it's not gonna help, but that's just an example of the white image. So that is how I edit my thumbnail photos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's tutorial of my channel and how I edit some things. I hope everyone gets some inspirations over here. I'm actually going to give a shout out to all of my aunt, which is my actual aunt, because when it was like Christmas last year, I overheard a conversation with them with my mom. My aunt was asking who edits Wavy's thumbnails or videos, and my mom said, oh, he edits all of them, and I was like, okay, I got a little inspiration to give this tutorial out of them to make them proud of me that I edit everything. I know it's really stressful, but I can handle everything. So shout out to my aunt out there, and you're the best. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you guys want more tutorials like this, make sure to give this video a like and comment down below what should I teach you regarding to channels, themes like iOS 14, and any kind of things you want me. And make sure to comment down below some more help, or if you're having some trouble, let me know in the comments down below too. And yeah, subscribe for more videos and click the bell icon so you won't miss any of my videos. My name is Wamdeguzman, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!